Christopher.
Thomas.
It's just me and you today because Dave is out and about and pretending he's got a life other than Bad Time Babble.
I know, it's terrible.
But it's terrible. But we're here to talk about England's latest performance in the World Cup.
Yes, against the mighty Panama.
Indeed. Now, to be fair, I think before the game, although everyone knows that Panama aren't necessarily a great team, I do think we were a bit more like, oh, maybe it'll be like a 2-1 or a 2-0, maybe.
Yeah, conservative. It was a conservative sort of.
Yeah. But now it's 6. It ended 6-1, and fuck everyone. We're winning the World Cup, Chris.
Yeah, that's it. It's ours practically, isn't
it? It's done. I've been tweeting back and forth with people, and one guy just went, "Well, it's either Belgium or England's World Cup now," and I said they might as well just crown us both winners. I think.
Yeah. We could have like a World Cup share. You know, we could have it every other week.
I'd honestly
they
take
can
that.
have it the other weeks.
Think I would take a half win in a World Cup. I think I'd take it right now.
Yeah, no.
That's the. It was quite funny because I think a lot of people hate, like, because obviously a lot of England fans were very happy with the fact that we won today by quite a margin, especially the first half. 5-0 up in the first half was very exciting and impressive to see. And a lot of people were like writing, it's coming home, the football, World Cup's coming home and all this kind of stuff. But I do think a lot of it is still in jest. I don't think.
Yeah, I don't think people. Well, I mean, it was Panama, right? And so they'd never scored a World Cup goal. And this was their first World Cup.
It was.
They hadn't scored for about 7 games either. I think since they qualified.
37-year-old man.
Yeah.
Last World Cup, he got a goal with terrible defending.
Yeah, it was. The Panama goal was, shocking defending. No one picked him up whatsoever. He had all the time in the world.
Yeah. To be fair, though, we were 6-0 up at that point.
I think it's a shame that we conceded, especially the way we did.
Yes. Yeah, I agree. It was a bit of a shame. But I feel like it's understandable. I feel like we had switched off. We were 6-0 up, Harry Kane scoring a hat-trick of 2 penalties and a little
something he knew very little about.
Yeah, that he really didn't mean. I suppose let's go through the game in order, I guess. So first of all, we've got Lingard. Lingard takes an elbow to the face very early on. I don't know if you ended up seeing that.
I did. I did miss the first half, but I was listening on the radio. Go on, sorry. No, go on.
Well, when I saw that and we didn't get it given, and I think it's very questionable, the elbow. I think he went for it.
Do you think? Because he wasn't looking at him, was he?
He wasn't, but in the same way, the penalty we gave away in the last game, he wasn't looking at him, but he swung his arm enough to hit the other player.
Yeah.
Like, you do know sometimes that a player is going to be running in around you, or you don't have to be looking at them, and I do think
they're there.
I do. Yeah, I do think he went for the elbow. You can see the way he follows through with it. I think he did. And also, I think from the general play of Panama in that first half, I think you could tell.
That was their game plan. Well, they saw Tunisia had an element of success with just trying to bully England.
Yeah.
So it's not surprising.
Really
they know they're not going to outplay us. So
it really backfired. It was at that point though. After the Lingard elbow, I was like, we're not getting any results. Nothing's going to go our way. And then all of a sudden, we get the header, which, to be fair, the referee, to be fair, he went over. He saw that there was problems and people were sort of fighting back and forth before that goal was scored. And then obviously no one Stones completely free header, good header in the end, but completely free.
Yeah, well, I think ultimately they sort of Panama done themselves in, because they were so busy wrestling with everybody else that they kind of forgot to watch out for runners.
Yeah, and Stones nearly got a hat-trick in this game.
Yeah. Oh, it was quite impressive. But I mean, it was good. It was sort of a similar time to the first goal we scored against Tunisia as well.
Yes,
and it always helps. I think it's always going to settle nerves, because Panama are one of those teams, I think, that in the past we have tripped up against. Go into those games thinking, this will be easy. And then
it's very much not. Yeah,
it's not, or we don't really get an emphatic victory. I mean, I can't remember the last time England maybe San Marino properly thumped, one of the smaller teams.
Yeah, it's true.
But I do.
I agree.
We can't get too excited about it, I don't think, because I mean, 6-0.
We've won the World Cup, Chris. That's what you're talking about. We've won the World Cup. It's come home. It's already home.
I think even if we'd won that 3-0, if we'd won that 3-0, then all right, we've won. But it is a sort of team that we should be knocking plenty of goals past.
But it is. But then at the same time, Belgium scored 3 past them.
Yeah, I mean, it took them a whole 45 minutes before they scored.
Well, exactly. I think I totally understand. I'm not saying. Because there was a lot of like, oh, look at England fans and all that. But it's like, yeah, but we did win 6-1. And I know it is a small team. But so far, there's lots of big teams that have played small teams. And they haven't won by a significant margin. In fact, the only one you can compare is probably Belgium. And I guess Russia to an extent as well. But I think everyone's sort of talking up Russia a little. Not Russia, sorry. Everyone's talking up Belgium. But it's like, but Belgium also like haven't been super destroying. I mean, they obviously got a better score against Tunisia than us, but I think Tunisia had to go for it.
Yeah,
which is obviously, I suppose, what happened with Panama maybe more today. Maybe that's what's happened. I think it'll be interesting, the Belgium game now, though.
Yeah, because the question is, do we rest players and get them some time on the pitch, or do you just go with your strongest? Because I don't know all the permutations of what happens after sort of the last 16, but there is a sort of a thought that maybe we're actually better off finishing second.
Yes, I've heard that. I've heard that might be the case. But I think the way I see it is, look, we're going to have to beat good teams to win the World Cup. Generally, is the case.
Yes.
So, whatever it is, I think we're going to have to.
You're either going to face them sort of earlier in the knockouts or later in the knockouts. Yeah. They're going to be there.
I don't. Like, I'm fine with England not winning this World Cup. As much as everyone goes on about us winning, I'm fine with us not winning, as long as we don't lose in a pathetic manner. Like, although, I think we go back to Iceland, like, although we got beaten by Iceland, I still wouldn't have minded that so much if we didn't look so pathetically beaten by Iceland.
Yeah, that was abject, sort of, there was nothing there really in that Iceland game, was there?
Whereas with this team, at the moment, it feels like they will fight until the end. And I like that about teams. I like teams that even if they're not good enough, they still fight for it and they can still win it.
They just seem like more of a team, whereas in past competitions, it just never quite seemed to click into place. And I kind of wonder what the likes of Rio Ferdinand and Frank Lampard, who are doing punditry for the BBC, kind of think. Because whenever people are talking about sort of recent failures, they're talking about them.
Yes, they are.
And they were, two of the Premier League's best players, you could argue, Ferdinand and Lampard.
Especially for their positions, yes, I would argue. It is funny because they do go, oh God, England have failed before. And it's like, you failed before.
Yeah.
It's you.
Literally, it was you guys, the ones who were on the big money at the big clubs winning trophies, who couldn't do it in an England shirt.
Yeah. To be fair, though, as Rio said, he actually said online, he said on the TV, he said that when they were playing with Hoddle, they were playing out from the back. He said, but when Sven came in, he went to 4-4-2, I think it was, and he decided that no, Rio Ferdinand was not allowed to carry the ball out. Instead, he had to just kick it up there if he had the ball. And I thought that was quite interesting. I mean, it could be a way of just defending himself, I guess, to a point. But I mean, I do think this England side does want to play out from the back. It is making space for everyone. They're trying to give everyone an option. It's a good team.
Yeah, well, I mean, if your defenders are able to carry it forward into midfield, then it means your midfielders can push up and help or be in better positions to receive balls to then play someone else in or take a shot on themselves.
I did think we looked a bit dodgy for about 5 minutes after after we scored the header. And I was slightly concerned that we were going to do a Tunisia. I thought there was a chance where, well, to be honest, there actually was a chance where Panama could have scored and he skied it over the bar. But it was very nervy for us for a bit. Maguire, again, giving away the ball a few times. I mean, he plays well after that, but it seems like he has just a dodgy 10 minutes, and then
he gets out of his system, and then he's away again.
The worry is that if he does that against a very good team, that dodgy 10 minutes could cost us.
Because you could say, right, in the first game, in the Tunisia game, we wasted a lot of chances, which we did.
We did, yeah.
And look, we're a little bit shaky at points. And then this time around, we're playing a weaker team, and we still had those sort of more defensive shaky moments, which, against the likes of Eden Hazard, he's only going to... Realistically,
True.
You're only going to have to give him one chance, one opportunity, and he could really punish you.
This is very true, and I hear people saying this, and someone put as well, oh God, that goal they scored, that Panama scored, Belgium will put that away. And it's like, yes, that is true. However, Belgium have also played against these teams with weaker sides. I mean, Panama, they got 3, they got 5. They've scored the same amount of goals as England now.
Yeah, I think it is exactly the same.
amount.
Yeah, it's exactly the same.
So I'm really looking forward to that Belgium game. I just wonder whether everyone's going to play it safe.
I really hope they don't. Because I think... I think
it'll be a good test if they don't. If both teams decide they're going to go for it, it'll be a really nice test. It'll kind of be like a safe test, because you'll know how good you are against a strong team without necessarily going out of the competition.
Yeah. They're both through. It's this battle now for first, second, because we will, if we finish first, we'll play the runners up of Group H, which is Japan, Senegal, and Poland and Colombia. Have I gotten that right?
Is it? Is that the?
Yeah, but Japan, like Senegal, Poland, and Colombia.
Group. Without being an arse, that does sound a bit of a weak group, doesn't it?
Well, yeah. Or we play, if we finish second, then we play group leaders of that group.
Okay.
So I mean, that one's pretty well. I mean, the second games are coming up now. So Japan, Senegal.
Yeah.
Will be happening soon. So I guess we'll know a little bit more about what's going to happen. But you would fancy us against, well, all of them really. I mean, Colombia don't look like, unless they really pull something out of the bag. But
to be fair, Colombia got a man sent off in the first 10 minutes, so it feels hard to judge them a little bit on that.
They could come back and win their next two.
They're very much true. They could be a lot stronger. I thought the penalty for England, the first penalty, was really weak. Everyone was saying it was definitely a penalty. I actually thought it was quite a weak.
That was Lingard being brought down.
I think it was Lingard. Yeah,
the two defenders did clatter into him.
I just feel like they were running beside him, and I'm a United supporter, so I should be in full support of Lingard. But I just didn't. It didn't seem like there was a tackle. It seemed like they ran beside him and he went down. And
I think they just sort of both sandwiched him, and it's enough to go down.
Well, it certainly is. Harry Kane getting a hat-trick. Well done. Lovely goal by Lingard as well.
It was a wonderful goal.
Say that. Yeah, really nice. And really nice passing before that goal. Really nice
passing.
Well,
Kieran Trippier had another strong game.
Oh, you would go on about Kieran bloody Trippier.
Well, I am a Spurs fan, but he has been playing very well.
What do you think of Loftus-Cheek in for Dele Alli at the moment?
I didn't see enough because the second half really just sort of crawls, didn't it? And fair enough. If you're 5-0 up at half time, you're not going to go, because it was, again, temperatures were high.
Yes.
You're not going to go killing yourselves, but yeah, seemed to do well enough. I think he's a good player, Loftus-Cheek. I think he needs a little bit of refinement, but strong replacement for Ali. I don't think he would. I think if Ali's properly fit, he doesn't start. But I think to bring him on, definitely, and maybe in the not too distant future, he'll probably be contending.
He's an ambitious and a forward-moving player. Like he wants to get the ball moving forward and stuff like that, which is quite nice. He is. He's a big guy as well. He's a big guy.
Unit.
It's good to have.
There's nothing. Well, first off, you need someone to bully people on the pitch. Sometimes you don't want to be too soft. And second,
we don't condone. We don't accept bullying here at Bad Time Babble. Just so everyone understands that, Chris.
Okay. You've completely lost.
But yes, you do need someone on the pitch. You do need someone to
sort of be a bit physical, shall we say?
Yeah.
And also an option to, if it's not working, lump it up there. There's nothing wrong with Route 1, provided that's not all you're doing.
Yeah, it's very true. Very true. So there we go. So are England going to beat Belgium? What's the score with the England-Belgium game?
I'm going to say it's hard because obviously Kane is scoring a lot of goals. Lukaku is scoring a lot of goals. But I'm going to say 2-1 England.
Oh. That's I'm going to say I think it's just going to be a 1-1 I think.
1-1. All right.
It'll probably be 1-1 at about the 60th minute and everyone will go, we're happy with this, right? And everyone will go, yeah.
Yeah.
And that'll be it.
Yeah, they'll just knock it around for a bit, yeah.
Yeah, that'll literally be it. Well, good. Well, thank you very much. Dave, anything you want to say? Brilliant. Okay, cool. So, thank you. If you did like this, please do like and subscribe. Please leave your comments below. Did you think England played well? Are we going to win the World Cup?
Tell us what you
coming
thought.
home? Who knows? Anyway, see you all.
Bye.